Hello all, and welcome back to Chreos Gaming. I am continuing my LowMagic playthrough of Skyrim. Abby-Lynn is joining me.
Hello.
Because she has interest in the story of Skyrim. So we made it as far as, I've forgotten where we are, as far as Riverwood, and now we have been told to move on to talk to the Jarl of Whiterun, but I'm not going to be doing that, and as we go I will explain why. Okay, so I am going to be going over the different plot lines in Skyrim. The primary plot is what we saw in Helgen, the dragon, basically. But so going through why are the dragons back, all of that kind of thing. But a secondary plot was also kind of revealed in Helgen. As you get near the end of being out where the dragon's attacking, you have the Imperials and the Stormcloaks yelling at one another. And it's a matter of that civil war here in Skyrim. That's the secondary story. And so what I'm going to be doing is in the no mundane playthrough that I did, I joined the Imperials. And so this time I want to join the Stormcloaks. Ooh, rabbit. So let's see if I can shoot a rabbit. Turned. Dang. Yeah. No, I cannot shoot a rabbit. Can I shoot a wolf? No, the wolf's running around too much. Alright, anyway, so I'm going to join the Stormcloaks. However, as you go through the main quest line, if you do it early, you end up receiving an honor from Jarl Balgruuf, who is the Jarl of Whiterun, and he gives you a house. And I don't remember the title you get. Ah! Ow. I thought I heard a wolf. Ugh. Well, that's better than a sword, I guess. I don't remember the title that you get, but it comes with a house. He's very pleased with you. And then, as you progress in the plot of the Civil War, you learn that, or you don't learn that, but Whiterun becomes a major point of contention, or place of contention. The Imperials want it, the Stormcloaks want it, and so there's a fight. And if you join the Imperials during the fight, you're defending Whiterun. But if you join the Stormcloaks during the fight, you're attacking Whiterun. And I don't want to attack Whiterun and Jarl Balgruuf if he's like honored me and by giving me a house and all this other stuff. So I am going to start instead with the Companions questline. And in my no mundane run, I did the College of Winterhold, which is the Mages questline. And this time I want to do...
Imperial, be on your way.
Yes, I am being on my way. That's fine. This time I wanted to do the Companions because they're more the melee style. In fact, I tried to do the Companions questline in my no mundane run, and when you start, you have to fight a person. And I kept casting spells on him, and he's like, no, that's not how you're supposed to do things. And it wasn't until I pulled out a melee weapon and hit him that he's like, okay, now you're progressing. I'm like, oh, well, in that case, no, I think I actually got, I don't remember how far I got into the quest chain before I actually decided I was going to stop it, because I didn't really narrow down what no mundane meant until later in that series. Okay, so this fight over here with this giant is the beginning of the Companions quest, because you help with the fight, and then she comes up.
You handle yourself well.
Thank you.
Could make for a decent shield brother.
I'll take your word for it. What's a shield brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions?
Nope.
An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Okay then. So, can I join you?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Alright, thank you. So, not quite sure what... Oh, hey, arrows. Nice. Not quite sure what you mean by tell my worth. Well, actually, yes, I am. You mean my combat prowess and that kind of thing, but still. Like, I question whether or not you can actually tell my worth. Just by looking me in the eye. Like, how do you know that combat's the only thing that is of worth? Huh? Anyway.
So if I was interested in the Imperial questline, I could go watch the No Mundane Run.
Yes, yeah, the Imperial questline is in the No Mundane Run, and I'll be keeping a link to the No Mundane Run playlist in the description of this video series, just for anybody who is interested in going back and seeing that side of things. So this run is going to be more directed. I am going to try and specifically go through and do the quests. I'm going to try not to pick up too many side quests, except for those that are necessary.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Well, how official is it if Riverwood calls for the Jarl's aid?
Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
Great, thank you. Alright. Yeah, so here, my plan is to not do very many...
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Okay, so, not doing
Say Helgen
many
got hit
side
by a
quests
dragon.
unless they're necessary. So I'm just going to try and stick with the main quest lines, the various subplots that I'll be doing, including the companions, the... what's it called? Civil War, and then the main dragon quest line. And in the No Mundane Run, I wasn't that decided on what I was doing to start with, so it kind of wanders around a bit at the beginning.
Those two at it again?
Oh hey, a fist fight.
Just keep moving. We'll wear them out.
So if you want to see more of the game, just in general as the game, certainly watch that, but if you want to see more of the plot, I think it develops more later in that series.
Pull them back!
Wonder how long this goes on.
Forever.
It's possible.
Still have not seen that
think
movie.
you stand a chance?
Nope. So they said that they were Shield brothers. I'm not sure, like, is this brotherly in this group? To be running around, or to be just wailing on one another?
Well, they're sparring.
Well, I guess they could be sparring, except the way they said it, you know, are those two at it again? It doesn't seem to be sparring so much as just, like, beating on each other.
Killing you.
That's it? That's all you've got? Enough!
She wins. And continues wailing on her
Someone
anyway.
do something!
Okay, so...
Wow. It didn't last forever.
No, it just takes a while to beat somebody to death with your fists, apparently.
Yeah, he looks very dead.
Alright, so, hold on a second. Journal. I do not want to do before the storm. I want to speak to the leader of the companions, which is down this way.
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure.
Okay. Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. That is why I came down here. Looking for the leader of the companions, as a matter of fact.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me.
That's kinda cryptic.
A stranger comes to our hall.
Okay. Yes. Who are the companions? I met some of your folks fighting a
Your question
giant.
carries more weight than you may know, newcomer. The sort of thing some of us spend our lives pondering. The difference between a noble band of warriors and a ragged bunch of assassins is as thin as a blade's edge. I try to hold us to the right path.
So assassins are not on the right path? I think that's said by implication. Why did you join the Companions?
Like most of our band, I found this family after losing my own. I traveled the length and breadth of this land, learning all I could of the sword and the axe. I was just a boy, but I had the fire of a man in my heart. Eventually, my body caught up to my spirit. My predecessor, Askar, found me in Hammerfell. I was serving as a bodyguard for some weak-necked lord out there. He brought me back here, and I realized that I was actually coming home. I worked to bring honor to this family, and to the family that I lost. For my mother, my father, and my grandfather. For all my shield siblings. Family and honor. That's what it means to be one of us, boy.
Okay. Where do you stand on the war?
Politics are something best avoided. I prefer more personal confrontations myself.
Fair enough. So, yes, I would like to join the Companions.
Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy?
Well, so far I've battled a few wolves and I did okay. I can handle myself.
That may be so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye.
Okay. There we go. Alright, Vilkas, let's go. You know what? I'm just, there we go. Now you're moving. Slalom. That way I'm not moving faster than you. I caught up. Alright, you set out to the yard, so... Come on, dude. Go. There we go. Ooh, steel mace. But I don't want to steal a steel mace.
Haven't seen your face. I'm watching you.
Alright.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do... The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form.
Okay.
Don't worry. I can take it.
I missed.
Not your best, huh? Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
They're kind of obsessed with personal worth.
Yeah, I can see that.
Seem to have a fundamental misunderstanding of it, if you ask me. Oh, hey, he's out. That's nice of him. Excuse me, sir. I have a sword for you.
What brings you here?
Vilkas sent me with his sword.
I'm guessing you're the newcomer then.
Does Vilkas always send newcomers on errands?
Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the Companions.
Are you a companion?
Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Eorlin Greymane. I work the Skyforge. Best steel in all of Skyrim. All of Tamriel.
Wow.
Okay, then. But doesn't someone have to be in charge?
Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group, but every man is his own. Every woman her own.
Okay, then. I'll need to be going.
I have a favor to ask.
Okay, what is it?
I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me.
Sure. I'll be happy to lend a hand.
That's a good man.
See, much better than insulting my worth. That would not be stealing. That's just weird. But it's all iron stuff that I already have anyway, so I'll leave it. And we'll go see if we can find Aela.
So the Harbinger, was he Whitemane?
The Harbinger?
Yeah.
Which Harbinger?
The leader of the companions, who's not a leader.
I don't think he was a
White-
Whitemane.
Okay.
I'll see
He's
if I find him.
Greymane, and I was thinking he was Whitemane.
It's possible. I wasn't paying attention, and I'm already terrible with names, so...
Yeah, there you go.
Well, let's go find out, since I've got to go that way anyway. Gonna say, lady, you're standing on the steps.
Oh, I'm just... Dear, you want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure.
Yes, once again I do. Alright, so she's this way.
All these younglings scampering around.
Worried one of them is going to take your place?
Some of them might try, but that's not what I'm worried about.
What then?
That they might get themselves killed.
By you?
They should be so lucky.
Okay, then.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
Okay. Just out of curiosity, though, where do you stand on the war?
Kodlak says not to worry about it. I worry that a bunch of snowberries are out there earning glory while we stay out of it. But I will follow the old man's lead, as ever.
Okay, then. Who are the companions?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
So you're mercenaries. Why did you join the companions?
My mother was a companion, and her mother, and all the women in my family back to Harati Blackblade.
Oh.
I stayed with my father in the woods until I was old enough for my trial. We hunted everything there was to hunt. Good training. Ma didn't live long enough to see me join, but I fight to honor her and all my shield sisters through time.
Wow.
Very interesting. Well, speaking of shields, I have yours.
Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Good to see you made it up here.
You know this one? I saw him training in the yard with Vilkas.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight?
I don't care for boasting.
Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas. Did you call me?
Of course we did, Icebrain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood. Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me.
Yes, I was, I quote-unquote helped.
Excuse me, but they're good people.
With
They
the
challenge us to be our best. Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired.
Okay.
Telma will keep the place clean. She always has.
What do you mean by
All right, so
always?
here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions.
Thank you.
By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've got trouble right here in Whiterun Hold. Nothing we can't handle.
Okay, what kind of trouble should I expect?
Bloodsuckers. Vampires. Take every precaution. One bite and you could end up as one of them.
So can I say I'd rather not handle that? Because that sounds...
It's an option.
Well, let's see what happens if I say that.
Unfortunate, but someone else will take care of it.
Okay, so if I now talk to you...
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
Okay, what does it mean to be a companion?
I've never been a smart one, but the Companions welcome anyone with the heart of a warrior. When we step into battle, we fight for our own name, and the name of the Companions.
Okay, why did you join the Companions?
I've never been a smart one, but the
that's
when
not
we
what I
step
meant.
into battle, we fight for our own name, and the name of the Companion. Vilkas and I have been here since we were little whelps. Our father Jurgen raised us here. Even Vigner couldn't remember Companions younger than us.
Okay, where do you stand on the war?
Too confusing for me. Empire, Nords, Talos, who cares? Just tell me who needs bludgeoning.
But you're wearing a big
great sword.
So if I say I'm looking for work, you're going to tell me about the...
Vampires?
We've got trouble right here in Whiterun Hold.
Okay.
Nothing we can't handle.
Uh,
Bloodsuckers. Vampires.
so I'd rather
Take
not handle that.
I see. Well, should you change your mind, the contract will be available for a while.
Okay, well, let's go see what... Oh my. There's little dots all over the place. Apparently more than just Ayla can give me... missions? Like, can everybody give me jobs? Oh my, people are sleeping. Okay. Well then, apparently I need to wait a while before...
You don't want to wake someone up to give
know.
you a job.
I may not be, you know, heavily role-playing, but I can still... Like, I'm not stealing people's gold, and I'm not...
For as long as I can remember.
Alright, so hopefully this isn't your bed. Sleep here, it's 350, so let's go for 850.
I was the newest companion until you came along. I guess that's okay. Just means I can show you the ropes.
Yep, you no longer have to do the scut work, I can do that.
Oh, hey there. I killed a bear yesterday. Did you kill anything?
Delightful!
Yes, apparently. I killed a couple wolves. What does it mean to be a companion?
So much. This group, this family, this band. This is the best thing I've ever been a part of. The oldest fighting group in Skyrim, and nothing but glory from Ysgramor's day to our own. To be counted in that line is a bit of immortality. Even if I never see Sovngarde, I'll have that much.
Okay, why did you join the Companions? I mean, it kinda seems like you already said that, but...
Are you kidding? I've wanted to be with them since I was a little girl. Haven't you heard the stories of Kodlak and Skjor fighting off the 101 orc berserkers?
Nope.
Skjor says it was more like 40, but he's just being modest. Where else would I want to be but here? Learning from them, fighting at their sides.
Okay then.
I think I like Rhea.
Until next time.
Yep. Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out why Skjor let you in the first place.
Really tempted to punch you, but help you understand.
If the Circle vouches for you, I'm sworn to respect their judgment. But that doesn't mean I like it.
Okay, so for you, what does it mean to be a companion?
Just because you've been accepted here so quickly, don't think I'm gonna help you rise any faster. Fight well, don't be a lout, and you'll be fine. You don't need my help.
Okay then, why did you join the Companions?
So I wouldn't have to answer stupid questions from idiots.
And see, it didn't get you anywhere. Alright,
Until next time.
what about you guys?
Might head down to the meadery later, see what they're brewing up. You can smell the honey on the wind.
Meadery, not meatery. Okay, gotcha. So what does it mean to be a companion?
It means when I have troubles, I always have someone on my side. We have shield siblings to keep our backs as dangerous as our fronts. I think.
Okay. And why did you join the
A
companions?
man of my station has many debts. I'm not much use at labor or learning, but I can throw a punch with the best of them. The companions let me fight for gold, and so I fight.
All right.
Until next time.
You're in it for the money, and you're deep in debt, apparently. What about you, Athos?
I never thought they would actually let me join the companions. But now it looks like they're letting anyone in these days.
Oh my.
You may word those words later, so we'll find out. What does it mean to be a companion, then?
It means signing on for the Nord ideas of how to live your life. Honor, battle, glory, all that. Even an elf can be born with the heart of a Nord. Skjor said when I joined. I think he meant it as a compliment.
Okay. And why did you join the companions, then, if they were talking at you like that?
Fortune and glory, friend. Fortune and glory.
Yep, I think it was right. You can have the heart of a Nord.
All right.
Okay, so still looking for... Oh, that's right, I slept so that I could find people to give me... She's not in her room anymore. He's not in his room anymore. Who's over... That's Vilkas. They said talk to Vilkas for quests, or for jobs afterwards. So I think you're the leader. Your name? No, yeah, he is a white man.
I dream about the mists of Sovngarde.
Interesting. Okay, so then where is she?
Upstairs,
Upstairs?
perhaps?
Yeah, that's what I'll go check. Because I at least want to find out what quest options I have. Alright, so let's see here. Who do we have?
If not for Big Nar.
Excuse me.
I've heard you may actually be stronger than you look. Perhaps we can hunt together someday.
Well, I'm looking for work.
A citizen of Whiterun has asked for our help. It seems that a predator has invaded their home, and someone needs to clear the beast out.
Okay, sure, I'll take that job.
Be cautious. Beasts are not nearly as predictable as men. Give the thing a quick death.
Sounds less extreme than kill the wolf.
You
Yes.
still need to prove yourself, whelp.
I don't know. There's...
When the Empire surrendered to the All-Minion,
There's
they
what?
shamed us all.
He's a gray mane.
Oh, so there's a gray mane and a... Was it white mane?
Yeah, so the blacksmith is a gray mane.
Mm-hmm.
The leader guy's white mane. He's a gray mane. Anyway, it's just interesting that that's their names.
Yeah. Alright, so we'll leave here. And we're on our way to joining the companions. So the next video, we will go see what beast we're looking at. Thanks all.
Bye.
Hello all, and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button below. You can also subscribe using the channel image in the center of the video. If you are interested in more content in this video series, to the left is a link to the full playlist. Alternatively, when it is available, to the right will be a link to the next video in the series. Thanks all.